What's going on, guys? Brother Russia here, back with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. And today we are taking a look at the Rainbow Link Level 10 Super Saiyan 3 Goku that dropped over here on the global side. So I've got my Goku all rainbowed out. I've got him all Link Level 10 and everything. I got him with some skill orbs on here. So I did kind of put more of the I put like basically full additional on him with you know, I tried to get some of the super attack boost orbs on him. So I wanted to see what kind of, you know, damage we can do with him, see how good he's going to be defensively and everything like that. So I kind of went with more of a offensive build with him because he does have dodging and stuff like that in his kit. So let's hop into a couple events and test this Goku out and see how well he's going to perform over there. All right, so we are here in our first event. So I'm bringing him to the Red Zone Cell Max stage. So I wanted to test him out over here, see how well he's going to perform with, you know, the different type coverages that we're going to have. Try to get him, you know, with as many links possible and everything like that. See how good he's going to be defensively. See how he's going to perform like with support and without support as well. So the first team that I brought him on, I've got him on a Movie Heroes team led by the Tech Super Saiyan Gods. So over here, we do have all 7 links active. He does share 6 links with the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. The only link that he doesn't share with him is the Kamehameha, which he does get from the LR Gods. So right here we do have all links active. We're sitting at 190k defense. So let's do this. Let's get a attack with him, and let's kind of talk about what he does. So on his super, he greatly raises attack and raises defense for 1 turn, and causes immense damage to the enemy. For his passive, it's Ki +3 attack and defense 200%. So we're at a 15.6 million. This was all 7 links active with no support on rotation into a 16.8 million. So he does raise that attack and defense for 1 turn on his supers. And then he gets Ki +3 attack and defense 200%. He has a medium chance of performing a crit. He gets a high chance to evade enemies' attacks. He gets a additional attack and defense plus 150% when he performs a super. Then he gets an additional attack and defense 159% and a chance of performing a crit and a chance of dodge plus 20% as the 2nd or 3rd attacker in the turn. Then he gets a additional attack plus 159% and a chance of performing a crit plus 50% when HP is 59% or less. Then he has a great chance of nullifying unarmed super attacks directed at the character. So let's do this. A lot of attacks here. I don't like where these are going to be aimed at. Let's do this. We'll put you right here. I wanted to, you know what? We'll just pop a Sensu just to kind of heal up, just to make sure that we're going to be okay. And we'll do that right there. So when we had him, so we put him in slot 2. So he was getting the extra 159% attack and defense. He did get the chance to perform a crit. He got the chance to dodge plus 20%. So that wasn't too bad. Hopefully, if we can get under 59% HP when he comes back, that would be nice to see, you know, what kind of attack stat we can get him to afterwards. Like, if we can get under that HP threshold. Now, he does have a standby skill, and his standby, it can be activated when HP is 70% or less, starting from the 3rd turn from the start of battle. We're starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. So we will definitely try to get his, we'll try to get a standby skill And whenever we do go into the standby, he's not able to attack except when he does his finish effect. He gets 333% attack and defense, plus an additional attack plus 159% for 1 turn from the character's entry turn. Then he gets a great chance of dodging, plus an additional chance to dodge, plus 20% when HP is 59% or less. He gets a scouter so he can see all enemies' attacks. And then all allies key plus 3 and defense plus 59%, and an additional attack plus 333% when the finish effect is activated and within the same turn he dodges enemies' attacks. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. So right here, we got 6 out of 7 links active. We are under 59% HP, so we will be able to get the full passive for Goku if we leave him here in slot 2. Plus, we are going to be getting a little bit of support from the Piccolo here. So let's do this. I probably should not have healed. Well, we're still under 59% HP, so we're still okay. All right, so let's see what kind of damage this Goku's going to be able to do here. I'm actually very curious. So like I said, we do have some support from Piccolo. We are only missing Kamehameha as a link, but I don't think that should be too bad. 20.7 million. So that is like maximum passive right there. Plus we got the dodge, and we got the dodge. Oh, that is mwah, chef's kiss right there. That's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, whatever happens right here is fine. I want to see if we can still get the I'm gonna see if we can try to get the Goku's like finish skill. I'm gonna see if we can try to get that in the video here. So let's transform you, and we'll do this. We'll pop this sensu just in case. I don't think that we will actually kill here. I don't really want to get too many. Okay, I don't think that we will kill the Cell Max here. So next turn, we'll probably drop under the HP threshold. So we'll be able to transform, or I'm sorry, we'll be able to stand by with the Goku. And once we get the standby, we'll be able to see exactly where the super attacks are coming, and we'll put him basically in harm's way because he will do the finish effect. Basically, anytime any supers are aimed right at him, he is able to basically just counter right away. So we're gonna put him essentially in wherever harm's way is gonna be. And that's the nice thing about him is he gets that scouter. He gets like that massive defense, plus the dodging. I mean, he's very good when he goes into that standby phase. I don't know. Are we actually going to be under the HP threshold? We might not be. 70% or less. Okay, Cell Max, can you super? I actually need Cell Max to actually super me here, and to connect with that super too. Oh, beautiful. Okay, that should put us under 70%, I would assume. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, perfect. And he's gonna be physical here, so let's do this. So let's go over here. Let's go ahead and turn this on so we can actually watch the standby. All right, so we can see that he is going to be launching supers in slot 1 and slot 2. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to, you're not getting anything extra. Okay, so we'll have 4 links active here. We're sitting at 332k defense, so we are actually going to be getting 50% support, or we're getting 50% attack from the Super Saiyan 3 Bardock here. And then from Piccolo, we are actually going to be getting, we're getting Heat plus 2, 30% defense, and then we are actually getting also 30% attack because we are fighting a extreme class enemy. So we're going to leave it just like this because obviously he's going to be supering us in slot, you know, or I guess in his second attack here. So let us see what kind of damage we can do with this Goku. So on his standby, I did want to mention this as well. So when we are actually in his standby and we actually do use it, he massively raises his attack temporarily. He nullifies enemy supers and counters, and he performs a crit. And it can be activated when the enemy launches a super attack against this character. So let us basically get supered by him and counter back. So here we go with the counter. How much is this gonna do? $25 million damage. Yeah, needless to say, the Goku actually does some very good damage. So, you know, we were able to check him out kind of over here on a movie hero team. I'm gonna take him on like his own team, and I mean, he does lead movie heroes and final trump card. So let me run 2 of them and let's see how well he'll perform in a different event. All right, so we are here in the next event. So we're going to take on Red Zone Zamasu here. Unfortunately, over here on the global side, we don't really have any of the good stages to really test out these units on. You know, Zamasu, the Red Zone Zamasu, and like the Omega Shenron, Sin Shenron. Those are still like the more difficult stages that we have over here on the global side, sadly. So we can't really test them out in too many great spots, but I figure, you know what, we can run him at least here. So I'm running him on his own team, which is movie heroes and final trump card. And then he does give the additional 30% to Super Saiyan 3 or Kamehameha. Now I did kind of run a little bit of a wonky team though. I wanted to put him in kind of like a weird situation where he's not going to have the greatest of links, you know, kind of like anywhere. So I wanted to test him out and see how good he's going to be without getting like optimal lineups and stuff like that. I mean, once we get him into like a standby phase, if he's partnered up with, you know, the friend unit, they will share all 7 links, but you know, we still have time before we get to any of that. So Goku here, in our first turn, he has 2 links active. So he's got Saiyan Warrior Race and Fierce Battle. He is getting 60% defense from the Android or MVP 17. So we are getting a little bit of support. So we're sitting at 229k defense here. So let's go ahead and get our first attack stat off with him. Let's see how well, you know, let's see what kind of damage he's going to be doing here. Now I do want to try to get him with the friend unit. I do want to try to make sure that we can get so we're setting at 11.7 million with only 2 links active, no attack support. So we are dodging in slot 2. Can we dodge this? Perfect. It's exactly what I needed him to do. That's the reason why we put him in either slot 2 or 3, is because we just need him to essentially just dodge. That's all we need him for. Now, I'm really hoping that we can try to get him in, we can get him and the friend on the same rotation. I want to get mine in a standby phase and have the friend there, so that way we can see, you know, what they're going to be at, like, damage-wise. Now, I think the Zamasu's only one phase. So, I mean, we're doing a lot of damage to him. So we might actually kill him before we can even get a chance to do anything. Yeah, we'll do it just like this. I did bring this Roshi here just because he has a Turtle School 40% attack and defense support. So it's really the only reason why I brought him. So the only link that they share together is literally just Kamehameha. But the friend is sitting at 228k. The friend is also a rainbow one, so I was just curious to see like how much that extra support was gonna help him. Now I don't know if I'm gonna actually kill him here or not. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it to. I may have to try to bring a little bit of a longer fight because I don't think that I don't think this Zamasu is really gonna make it to. By the time that the two Gokus would be partnered up together. Either that or I might not even make it there. Roshi, you're supposed to be dodging all that. He didn't dodge anything. Okay, so we're gonna bring him into a little bit of a longer event. So let me do. I'll be right back. All right, so we are here in the. I figured out we can bring him into the Goku Black and Zamasu event because the Zamasu here is pretty much just invincible. So this will be a good place to showcase this Goku. So let's just do the same thing. So, we're sitting at exactly the same setup as we had from the last one, which is kind of funny. So we'll just get through, we'll just try to get through this phase as fast as possible, just so we can get to the phase where we can just aim all the attacks at the Zamasu and, try to see what kind of damage, what kind of attack stats and stuff we can get with them. Yeah, so 11.7 million, I mean, not a bad attack stat for basically only having 2 links active. And with no attack support. So we will obviously have we'll definitely get more support and everything once we can kind of go into the standby phase for this for the 8th year LRs. We'll definitely get support there. Plus we'll have all 7 links active when we have the 2 Gokus together. And I did still bring the STR Piccolo, so he will still be giving us a little bit of attack support whenever he's going to be on rotation. So that's kind of the reason why I brought, the units that I did bring. Plus we still have Roshi on here. Hopefully he doesn't throw it for me, this time like he did last time. How do we want to do this? I guess we could leave. Actually, we'll go ahead and throw. We'll do it like this. We'll throw that Goku off for now. Maybe it might be a bad idea. I don't know how well that Roshi's gonna do right there at slot 2. Is my only thing. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he's not gonna die or anything. I really need to go back and see what my build is on this Roshi and make sure that he's like full dodge. Okay, so we're taking some damage, Okay, so we at least got a dodge off. Okay, the friend's at 12.6 million. This is with, we're getting support from both Piccolo and from Roshi. Okay, so we're not under the 70% HP threshold. So we're not going to be able to transform, unfortunately. But we can just do it like this. So we're sitting at 239k defense, and we only have Fierce Battle active. So we're just a 1 link man. And let's see what kind of damage we can do with just 1 link active. So all the attacks are going to be aimed at that Zamasu. Again, he is invincible, so we're not gonna have to worry about killing him. I don't think it's actually even possible to kill him because he just regens his health so fast. Oh, perfect. We got the dodge off with that Goku. Okay, so 10.8 million. That's only with 1 Link active and 0 attack support. Again, the only thing we're getting was just the 60% defense from this Android 17. All right, so we might take a little bit of damage here. Let's do it like this. Yep, we'll just do it like this. We'll give you that. And I'll give you that so that way we can fall under that 70% HP threshold. Because the next rotation, we will actually have the 2 Gokus together. And we'll be able to put one of them in the standby phase. So I think what we'll probably do is we'll probably just put mine in the standby phase. And then that way, when he comes back, I mean, he would have his, he would massively raise his attack temporarily. But I think that's just for the, that's going to be just for his standby finisher, essentially. But again, we will have all 7 links active, so we'll be able to see like what the friend is going to be sitting at as well. The only thing is I don't think we'll have any support on that rotation. So I might actually wait. Yeah, okay. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to heal us, which, you know, probably not something that I would normally want to do, but I do want to wait until we come back on the next rotation, because we will have Roshi and ooh, he can't take damage in slot 1. No. Wow. Okay, so that actually was not planned at all. Let me hop back in there. I actually did not have that planned at all. I guess he is actually better as a slot 2 or slot 3 character, because in slot 1 he doesn't have dodge, he doesn't have anything, and he is just a God, he is not very good. You know what? Let's just do this. We're gonna believe him in slot 1, and let's just see how much damage we will actually take. You know, for science. These are science things that we're doing. Okay, so we did get the dodge. I still took some damage. Yeah, so him being a slot 2 actually does make a huge difference. Which, I mean, that's good. You know, it is good to see that it does make that big of a difference. I wasn't actually expecting it to be that big of a difference, but I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. Just, whew, definitely not expecting that, I can tell you that. Especially like that, that turn where, you know, Goku Black just annihilated us. I was not expecting that at all. Okay, so let's get through this. Here we'll do it like this. Piccolo should be fine in slot 1. Oh, we gotta aim our attacks over here. Make sure we don't forget that. There we go. Oh, of course he super me from the get-go. No, I mean, we are getting plenty of support here. Okay, so yeah, we're okay. Now we have guard active. Only thing that I'm actually worried about is Roshi taking some damage If the Zamasu Super is MVP 17 and then Roshi takes a hit in the back there, we might die. Like legitimately, we might just die and have to reset. Of course. Oh, okay. So we didn't take that much damage, so we're okay. I mean, Roshi should be okay. I would think after like a double super, Roshi should be okay. He might take like 180k damage or something. 160. Oof. Okay, so this is actually very, very perfect. So we're going to transform mine. We're going to go into the standby. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the standby phase here. And then we're also going to go into the standby phase of the LR 8th anniversary units. Let's do this. This standby actually probably still has one of the better OSTs, I would say. Okay, so here's the thing. You have all 7 links active right here. Here's the only problem. They're supering in the middle. So we definitely have to heal. That's our big thing. We definitely have to heal. So this Goku's a 7 out of 7. This is 7 out of 7. And this Vegeta is actually given us a massive 80% attack. So we're sitting at 313k defense. I'm very, very curious to see what our like damage is going to be for both of these Gokus actually. Very, 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 very curious to see what we're going to be doing damage wise. The 20.6 million. I mean, 80% attack is a massive, massive raise. Okay, so we get the counter off. How much damage are we actually going to do here? $26.5 million. Yeah, 26.5 mil is some very, very good damage. So, you know, the Goku does unfortunately revert back to his normal phase after that. But like I said, I wanted to see how much damage he was going to do. He did very good damage. And he massively raised his attack, so that's why we were able to do so much damage. But yeah, I'd say the Goku is a very, very good unit. Does very good damage. If you put him in slot 2, you know, he's got that good he's got medium chance to dodge, so his dodging is pretty good. He's better defensively. He does more damage in the middle. You know, as a slot 1 unit, he's definitely not a slot 1 unit whatsoever. He doesn't have guard or anything like that, so don't put him in slot 1. It's not worth it. Now, slot 2 is kind of where you want him to. Slot 2 is where you want him to be, essentially. But other than that, I mean, yeah, I'd say this Goku's a very solid unit, and he's on movie heroes, so he's actually on a good amount of teams. You know what? Let's do this. We will go ahead and just skip that. We'll go ahead and pop that. So, okay, so there's no supers actually anywhere. So now we will have my Goku here in the middle. So I guess let's just, you know, we'll just aim it at this Goku Black and let's see how much damage we'll do. We're sitting at what, 253k defense, and we do have Roshi on rotation, so we are getting a 40%. We're getting 40% support here. All right, so this first Goku, he's, you know, he's perfectly fine. 22.3 million. So yeah, I mean, another Dokkanfist unit busting out 20+ million attack stats. I mean, I love seeing big number damage dealers like this. So I do actually like this Goku, especially again with his the way that this character is just made, you know, with the dodging in slot 2, with the extra attack and defense that he gets in slot 2. Plus, if you're under, you know, the HP threshold, you get even more attack and defense. I mean, I personally really love this unit. So if you guys did pull him, you know, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you guys like him? Do you wish you could change it up a little bit of, you know, like what his passive is and what he does? Or are you guys just not a fan of him? So let me know down in the comments below. And again, if you guys enjoyed the video, consider hitting that like button. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.